Good morning. Bryson, come here. Come here. Yes, what a good boy. Yeah, turn this light on. Such a good boy. Do you want your breakfast? Well, happy International Coffee Day. I missed National Coffee Day deliberately. That was actually 2 days ago. Let me turn this other light down. Are you a good puppy? Yes, you are. But I'm here for International Coffee Day. So, let's see. We just got back in from a short walk. I got a mess here in the kitchen, but my coffee maker's free. Okay, oh, and you see, look, it's rainbow time. So, International Coffee Day. All right, I need a cup. You know, I was going to tell you a little story about something that had been a concern to me, and I think other people get like this too. Let's see. Oh, I think I'll use my nice, pretty bird mug here. So, I had been having just a lot of eye strain, and increasing amount of eye strain over, I don't know, the last few months. Oh, are you playing with your toy? He got the greatest toy from BarkBox this month. His Peace and Fluff van that squeaks and crackles. Excuse me. So, let me take a little drink of milk here. Anyhow, so I've been having an increasing amount of eye strain, and it's caused headaches and things like that. And, you know, when you have something and you don't know what it's from, you can just start thinking all kinds of, you know, oh no, what if? And now, I did not Google it. Boy, that can be a real slippery slope, can't it? When you look something up on Google and you can find anything you're looking for, you know? Unfortunately, well, it happened that I had my annual eye doctor appointment. It was scheduled for yesterday, so I thought, well, you know, I have that scheduled. I'll wait. I'll talk to the eye doctor about it. I mean, you know how it is when you have something like with eye strain or headaches, you're thinking, oh my gosh, do I have some kind of disease or a brain tumor or whatever? I mean, I was not actively worrying about it, but I was concerned, like, wow, you know, when is this going to ease up? Do you know what I found out? Oh my gosh. The doctor said, now, you know, usually when you age, your vision gets worse. Well, one of my eyes, my vision has gotten a little worse. And actually, you might have noticed on my videos, this eye usually looks a little different than this one because this lens is a lot thicker. So, you know, it does differently with the magnification when you're looking at my eyes through it, as well as, obviously, you know, helping my vision more on this side than on this side. Well, he said the other eye, rather than the vision having gotten worse, he said, it's unusual, but it does happen, the vision's improved some. So the glasses that I had that were made for my eyes being, you know, in a certain state, it's sort of like, you know, to make my eyes work together, okay? But now what's happened is one of them needs more help and the other one needs less help. So what's happening is my eyes, he said it's almost like my eyes are fighting for which one is going to do the seeing. They're not working together. And that's what's causing the eye strain. I mean, this is something that I would not have thought of, okay? And I didn't know, and he said, in fact, it's unusual that one eye will improve, but it does happen. And, what I wanted to say is, if you've got something that's bothering you, whether it's physical or mental, emotional, go see a professional about it. Go see the doctor. If necessary, see more than one doctor. But the thing not to do is not to sit around and do nothing and worry and be afraid for what they might tell you. Go find out. Face the reality and then deal with it. And if you need help dealing with it, you seek out help, okay? But the worst thing is the fear of the unknown. It's a case of the what ifs. Really. I probably don't need to tell you this and say really. I think as human beings, we all know this, don't we? This is not exactly an International Coffee Day theme, is it? But I felt like it was important to share this, and especially, when it's fresh in my mind, with a good example of yesterday having gone to the eye doctor. So, International Coffee Day. By the way, I got all these decaf coffees from Nespresso, and I'll see if maybe tomorrow I can do a little live video about those. All right, so it's International Coffee Day. This is Audacia. Do I have any Costa Rica? I got pumpkin spice. I got chocolate fudge. Stormy. Oh, Il Caffé. I love Il Caffé. All right. Whoop! And these these capsules are slippery, guys. Because they're made of aluminum, and Nespresso recycles them. By the way, I should tell you, they send you free recycling bags, and you fill them up, drop them at a UPS location, and they're shipped back to the Nespresso Recycling Center for free. So, anyway, Il Caffé is an espresso. It's just a single espresso. It's funny. When it first came out last year, it came out around the holidays last year. A lot of people loved it. I just didn't care for it. But because so many people kept raving about it, I gave it a few more tries, and, I ended up liking it. Sometimes it takes a few times to like something, doesn't it? So, if you're wondering what in the world is going on my shirt. Okay, so, I don't know if this is facing the right way for you. I'm going to try. Goodness, when I was turning the phone around to try to show you this in the right direction, I must have touched something and it ended the live video early. So here I am back again. Okay, the shirt says Rainbird Funeral Services. Services? Is that it? Services? Yes, service. Try our satin service, very upmarket. And this is from Midsomer Maniacs podcast. Okay, so if you watch Midsomer Murders, if you've never seen it, it's really, these two terms may seem incongruous. Nice murder mystery. It's what you would call a cozy mystery. And like somebody gets killed, but it's like somebody dies, but nobody's hurt. It's not one of these gory procedural kind of police mystery things. Tell you what, watch the first episode. It's called The Killings at Badger's Drift. And the reason I got this shirt is because it's so funny. But, it's like you had to have been there. You had to have watched that first episode of Midsomer Murders. And the thing is that I got it because every time, like, I'll see myself in the mirror or like here on the live video, and it just gives me a chuckle because there's such a funny moment in the show. And then, of course, people who are familiar with Midsomer Murders, they see it. Yes. They laugh, they understand. But I got it, in a kind of subdued color. They had it in every color, because I didn't want it to be right out there reading Bird's funeral services. Anyhow, because, that'd be kind of weird and maybe morbid for some people. So I've run the Il Caffé through twice. I may need to pop it in the microwave. That's the only thing about making a single espresso in a good quantity of milk, and maybe an ounce or two of milk. It can cool things down because a single espresso is only 1.35 ounces. It's so good. I know, I always say this, don't I? But that's exactly why I like Nespresso coffee, because it's always good. Well, except occasionally, I'll come across one of the blends that I don't particularly care for. But most of them, they're very, very delicious, have an interesting flavor with a lot of character. So, okay. And, like I said, sometimes you need to try something more than once to see if you really like it or not. Because it's almost like, okay, here's an analogous example. Have you ever gone shopping for something, like something for your home maybe, and you didn't see something that you just immediately, was love at first sight, but you kind of looked around, you started seeing this thing maybe from different angles, appreciating different things about it, and you realize, hey, I like that. Or it's like meeting a person. You may not like somebody, upon first meeting them, but as you get familiar with them, hey, yeah, I like this person. Well, it can be the same with coffee. I know that sounds weird. It's the same with a lot of foods also. The more, there's a saying, what you give your body, it will crave. And in a large part, that is true. Well, anyway, I'm getting off topic here. Because I'm celebrating International Coffee Day with you guys here. So, Grayson's just chilling out here with his Peace and Fluff van. Grayson? Yeah, he got a haircut the other day. And we've been having trouble sleeping. Oh, this is something. The reason we've been having trouble sleeping. Well, I would be sleeping fine, but I've had possums coming to my back patio, and he can hear them or hear, that there's something out there, so he'll start barking. Or he'll, like, finally last night I closed the door to my bedroom because the possums were coming by the living room, those sliding glass doors back there. Well, he could still hear them, but instead of barking, he would sit up by my bed, sit up nice and tall, and go, and keep doing it until I got up, and we'd go out here and look. And anyway, so we had several times up and down last night and the night before. So finally what I did last night is I left the patio light on, and I think that kind of deterred the possums from coming up, because I think they mainly sort of operate in the dark. I don't know. Anyway, also I put him in his crate. I hated to do that, but I had to put him in his crate so he knew, hey, just cool it, chill out. Anyway, we finally did get some sleep. Well, I'm going to enjoy my coffee. Enjoy a cup of coffee today. International Coffee Day.